Well, good morning. Let's plug this one in. So, oh yeah, there I am. Right, let's turn that one down a little bit. And turn that one down a touch. Dun, 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 dun. And that one sounds okay. Cool. Alright, I reckon this is time. So, folks, welcome to day 3, part 3 of our little Yogalates taster session. Andrea Horsburgh, you going to get involved? Alright, so today we're going to hit the legs with a little bit of a standing strength set. So, come on up. So you have to excuse the weights in here. I've just done a weight session. Right. So I'm going to bring my feet quite close together and then nice and easy, stand up tall as you can. As you breathe out, we're going to sit down and then breathe in to lift up. So it's a simple squatty looking shape. So from side on, I'm going to bring my arms up and then back down. So how far you go is entirely up to you. It could be quite shallow if you have a shallow disposition, or you could drop it a little bit deeper. Okay. Now just check that the hips, the knees and the feet are in line. So we're going to carry on dropping down, and when we come to the top we're going to lift up onto tippy toes. So strong in the legs. So just sink it down and come back up. Go on, Tim. Nice and easy. So let's have one more like this. Alright, so from here I'm going to step one way. And then I'm going to step the other way. My mat seems to be a bit curled up. Alright, so just step one side, step the other side. So turn the toe the way you want to go. And we're just going to lengthen one side over to the other side. So we'll do one more each way. Alright, so I'm going to bring my feet together and I'm going to edge right down to this end of the mat. And I'm going to keep my heels on the back of the mat. And I'm going to take a big step. Now this foot turns and my toes are going to point the way we're going to go. So I'm going to breathe in, and as I breathe out I'm going to do a little bend in that knee and then breathe in to come back up. So chin up, chest up. You know what, let's go long with the arms into this warrior 2. Now as I lean I'm kind of tipping that way, so let's keep our weight right in the middle. So stay down on this one, and I'm just going to try and lengthen toward that back leg. Now my palms are facing the floor, but you know what? I'm going to turn them up to open the chest, and I'm going to try and sink a little bit deeper into this one. So chest up, arms are long, and even though it's raining here in Plymouth today, we're going to lift our hand up into this sun warrior. So I'm going to reach up, and the back arm drops. So we're just getting a long, strong feeling in the legs. So let's breathe in a little bit more, and then we're going to extend it over to this side. So I'm going to lengthen that arm, and I'm going to look through the armpit. And if I cast my eyes down, I'm looking straight down that shin toward my foot. Okay? So I'm getting... Now watch out, because the hip's going to try and pop out, so we want to tuck that in. So from here I'm going to take that hand up. This one's going to come lower, and I'm going to lengthen the leg into my favourite Trikonasana, the triangle. So we're getting a good stretch here in this hamstring. Go on, folks. Alright, let's take that top hand down, and we're going to bend that knee, and I'm going to face that way, and my toe, or my foot comes onto my toe, and I'm going to lift the arms up into this lungy position, Anjaneyasana. So let's try and sink a little deeper. In theory, I should be able to balance a little cup of water on my leg. Although why you would want to do that, I don't quite know. Now try and lengthen that back leg a little bit more. And we're going to reach it up. Just here for another couple of breaths, folks. Nice stretch. Alright, and then we're going to bring the feet in a little way. So my toes are turned out. I'm going to breathe out to sink down. Breathe in to come up. So like what we started with. But now my feet are wider. So I'm going to sink it down, come back up. Again, as I come to the top, I'm going to lift up onto tippy toe. So I'm going to drop down, lift up onto tippy toe. One more like this, please. Alright, heels drop. This foot turns out, so my toes pointing the way I want to go. Arms lift. Exhale to sink in. Inhale to come up. Exhale to sink. Inhale to lift. So we're just limbering up into this warrior 2. So let's stay there. We're going to turn the palms up, shoulders back and down. Very good, team. So keep that chest up, pull in a little bit more. Now that front hand comes up to the sun warrior. So long arm, shoulders down, a good bend in that front leg. Try and slide this hand down a little bit more, and we're going to reach up. Nice one, team. So inhale to think long. Exhale, let's extend it over this way. Now I'm going to look through the armpit. Doesn't need a shave, ladies and gents. Well, it's entirely up to you. Now I can feel my shoulder trying to sneak up, so I'm going to pull that back. And again, I'm just going to look down that shin. So I've got my arm there for a bit of support. We don't have to, you could tuck it in. And then we're going to take one hand down, other hand up, and lengthen the legs into this side-on triangle. So a good stretch through the legs. Nice release through the hips. Now I'm going to bend that front knee. My back foot lifts onto my tippy toe. And we're going to turn into this lunge position right there. So breathe in to really stretch it. Exhale if you can to sink a little deeper. And then bring the hands down, legs in, and very nice, ladies and gents. Well, thanks ever so much for joining in this morning. That was a little taste of some standing strength from our Yogalates program. If you want to know more, head over to facetimefitness.co.uk or yogalates.online. Thanks ever so much for joining in, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.